All right. Yeah. What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up, guys? All right. You guys, first time here. What's up? Welcome to my channel. We're just gonna do some, TikTok reaction. I think it will be fun. I think it will be interesting. First time I'm trying to stream both on Twitch and YouTube, so excuse me if I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to check everything out. I stream often on my YouTube main account. But Sunday, I'm just trying something different. Hopefully, it will be cool. So please bear with me. Please bear with me. All right. All right. Yeah. So let's do some TikTok reaction. So I found this clip on TikTok, and I thought it was interesting. Looking in deeper, this is a coach. Okay. Uh, well, what did she say? What did she say again? Uh, this is a therapist and coach, relationship coach, or whatever. My thoughts on therapy is they're ridiculous. I think they don't solve anything, and they are delusional themselves, and they I think they need help themselves. So really, did that is that helpful? But let's check this one out. If he asks to split the mortgage, he's your roommate. If he expects you to plan the date, he's your girlfriend. If he says you could have called me, he's looking for a second mom. You're here to receive princess treatment, not give it. And this is a therapist. A therapist. Absolutely insane. A coach of what? Delusion? And fine, here's the thing, right? Fine. Here's is this a woman that's like, has a man that she admires, a man that's amazing, top tier man, a man that exemplifies all the things she says. Does she? That's the thing where I, no matter how good looking a woman is, how business successful she is, how much money she makes, none of that is a flex. How much men wants her, none of it's a flex. In my personal opinion, what's truly a flex is, do you have a man that you wants you back, and is fully, faithfully committed to you, married to you, or just whatever? It's like they are exactly the type of man you've been talking about, right? He doesn't split the mortgage. He doesn't expect you to plan for dates. He doesn't care if you reciprocate, right? He's not asking you to call him back. He's giving you princess treatment, not asking for it. Okay, then you know what? What can you say? What can you say? You've done it. You've achieved it. But is it? Women like this, in my personal opinion, rarely are the ones to exemplify the shit they say. I'm not here giving advice. I'm more, reacting, talking about delusions, hypocrisies, and you know, accountability. Because who am I? I'm not someone like, I'm not like a six-figure man, a jacked man, a top tier and player. So I'm not here spouting out some kind of advice to anybody that, I'm a some kind of tier that I'm trying to get other people to rise to. No. Just an average guy talking about women's delusions and hypocrisies. So let's see if this woman's delusions and hypocrisy.
According to society, I should hate my life. I'm 37 years old. I do not date. I'm single. I live alone. I don't have my dream house yet, but I am looking for one, and I don't want kids. I also spend the majority of my time alone, and I have a very, very, very small group of friends. According to the Matrix, outside looking in, I'm a loser. But from the inside out, I have never felt more happy, peace, and freedom in my entire fucking life. And if you resonate with that, or maybe you've manifested a lot of those things, but you felt like, this just isn't quite it, or it's not what I thought it would do for me, it's because you're an old soul. You're the chosen one, and you have a different path. The thing that has filled my heart and soul more than anything on planet Earth has been finding my purpose. When I was younger, I tried to fill that void with people, places, things, you name it. I drank my way through my fucking teens just to fill something, when in actuality, it was because I was here on a higher path. And every time that I tried to fill it with like a partner or something, I seriously have never felt more lonely in my entire life. So if you're resonating with this, it's because you have a deeper path. You have a higher calling, and you have a mission. And once you have the courage to line up with the thing that you came here to do, and you get visible as fuck with it, you will literally feel free from all the fucking Matrix programming. Because when you're an old soul, when you're the chosen one, the thing that is going to fill you up the most is your mission. And once you're vibing in that frequency, anyone or anything that comes along is just a little bonus on top. Fuck what society says. Follow your soul, and you will know true freedom. Period. According to
We're gonna break this down. But the insanity for you talking about men when honestly you're meant to be alone. Stop talking about this is a thing where no sarcasm, no hate, no negativity towards. I'm a big promoter of if you want to be single, if you are happy you're single, be single. I'm not here to tell, oh, women need to have a man. Women need to have kids. No. I mean, I do believe that us as human beings, we are meant to procreate. We are meant to, get together, have a family. I think that's what human beings are meant to do. All animals, their innate programming is to mate, is to survive and mate, passed on their genes to the next generation. Now, us as humans, we have gained what would I say, the evolution to the evolved state to not be forced to that, but I still think it's our innate drive to. So it is what it is. If you don't want to do it, all the power to you. Now, like I said, if you are happy or single, awesome, be single. But that mindset, you have no qualification to talk about men. You have no qualifications to talk about relationships because you don't want to be in a relationship. You don't have a healthy mindset to be with another partner. Your mindset is better off suited to being alone. That's the thing where a lot of people don't realize. If your mindset is like, oh, I'm more isolated, I'm more introvert, I'm more, just happy being alone, you are unsuited to be happy in a relationship because your mindset is not there. It's just not working. So her other clip, this is the same woman. Her other clip talking about men should do this, men should that. What do you know? What do you know? Where's your example of what men should do? Because honestly, you have yet to find a man that's doing that for you. And here, this woman is not bad looking, but 30, what did she say? She's 37 years of not. Yo, thank you. Thank you, brother. Hello. Thank you. Wonderful. What's up, man? She has spent years of not proving her case. So I support her being happily single. I just don't support the delusions of you trying to give advice to women about relationships because you don't qualify. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like the geekery.
society, I should
First comment on Twitch. So thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm trying to do some, you know, uh, um, dabble in Twitch. So hopefully it's cool. Right?
Hate my life. I'm 37 years old. I do not date. I'm single. I live alone.
Yeah, I'm experimenting. Seeing how things go with Twitch and stuff. I predominantly stream on YouTube, but today, I don't usually stream on Sundays. So today I'm testing the waters and seeing how it feels to stream both on YouTube and Twitch. Thanks to OBS, that's what I'm doing. So yes, I'm experimenting, just trying new things. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Here. Now, check it out if you want. I mean, I'm usually doing like more men oriented content. Not, I mean, I love geek shit, right? I'm a big geek, but I don't really do like geek oriented content. So if you want to, cool. If you don't, totally understandable. My content is not everyone's cup of tea, so completely fine. I understand. Um, you know, so I'm not a big gamer or anything. I'm more talk about men's issues, and just give my own point of views on things. So if you want to subscribe, awesome. If you want to check me out, awesome. If you don't, totally fine. Not everyone's cup of tea. Totally understandable. Yeah, more like a reaction channel. I think I like a reaction channel. I react to a lot of just like TikTok videos or some YouTube videos. More like, let's say, people talking about stuff, like maybe uh women talking about things, and just reacting, giving my opinions on things. So yeah, more like a reaction channel. I guess you could call it commentary as well, but I guess I want to gear towards more reaction, just reacting to other people's takes. So I'm just giving my own take. Hmm, not, I'm more lean to the stuff, right? um just I react to a lot of things that, let's say, what women say. If women say something, right, I just give my own male perspective on certain things. So that's what I usually do. I like to give, I like to say, like, maybe men oriented content. I guess dating, relationships, and just things that I guess some men experience. So that's where I'm more geared towards. So. But yeah, check out the channel if the stuff resonate with you, cool. If it doesn't, like I said, totally fine. My content is not everyone's cup of tea, so no hard feelings. But yes, I'm just trying to you know, build a brand. No, bro, thank you for even commenting. So I love it. I love it because, like I said, you are my first ever Twitch commenter. So no worries, no worries. I love it. I love it. I'm very I'm very humble and thankful for any attention. I'm very humble for that. So thank you. Thank you, brother. But let me get back to my video. I'll get back to my video. My reaction. So
I don't have my dream house yet, but I am looking for one, and I don't want kids. According to society, I should hate my life. I'm 37 years old. I do not date. I'm single. I live alone. I don't have my dream house yet, but I am looking for one. And
now, I don't know if I would say that society portrays women should hate their life, because I think society has switched, where it is heavily promoted that women should get there. They don't need to rush into relationships. They don't need to have kids if they don't want to. They should focus on their careers. I think ever since feminism, I don't think society has been pushing the idea that, oh, if women are single and childless, they should hate their life. I don't really believe that's the narrative of modern day society. Um, so I don't know if that's the matrix a lot of women are thinking, because it's very big supported that women just be happy. So I don't know if I would say I don't know if I say that.
I don't want kids. I also spend the majority of my time alone, and I have a very, very, very small group of friends. According to
Now, I do want to say that, just like I said with the first clip of her, that it's kind of the hypocrisy, the delusion in that. I've said this countless times before. Dating for women is easy. It is easy. No matter if you're pretty, ugly, fat, skinny, it don't matter. You can and you do have options. There will always be men that want you. Now, she chooses most likely to not deal with men, which is fine. That is totally acceptable. But the issue is that if that's what you choose, that shows you that you're the one who pretty much created the life you have. So no complaints. There should be no complaints that, okay, if you have no potential partners, cool. But don't complain about it. And don't think that, oh, you're some expert in dating when honestly you have nothing to show from it. Which, like I said from her first clip, seems like she knows what she's saying, but she doesn't. And I think this is the problem with we're having a lot of nowadays. These women are trying to be coaches. Coaches. This woman is a supposed therapist. Who are you helping? When honestly, I don't want to live your life. I wouldn't. You're not an example of what a life should be. Someone should have. It sounds a very lonely life. Which, if you're happy about it, cool. I don't think, in general, most people want that life.
the Matrix, outside looking in, I'm a loser. But from the inside out, I have never felt more happy, peace, and freedom in my entire fucking life. And if you resonate with that, or maybe you've manifested a lot of those things, but you felt like, this just isn't quite it, or it's not what I thought it would do for me, it's because you're an old soul.
I don't think so. I believe old soul are people who are traditional. I think that's honestly this whole, big loneliness, big worrying about yourself, be happy alone is more of a modern take, I believe. It's more of a modern interpretation. I believe old soul is usually people who want a family, the whole picket fence shit, the American dream, the partner, two kids, picket house, all that shit. That's an old soul, traditional old tradition. That is what I believe. It's more old soul. But here's a therapist, here's a coach wanting to reinterpret things. I don't think that's why. Honestly, it's delusional. But like I said, I want to make this video more geared towards. I am in big support of, if you are happy, alone, single, awesome. Stay it. Get out of the dating market. Take a step out of the dating market and focus on your own individual happiness, and stop dealing with men. So I'm a big support of it.
The chosen one, and you have a different path. The thing that has filled my heart and soul more than anything on planet Earth has been finding my purpose. When I was younger, I tried to fill that void with people, places, things, you name it. I drank my way through my fucking teens just to fill something, when in actuality, it was because I was here on a higher path. And every time that I tried to fill it with like a partner or something, I seriously have never felt more lonely in my entire life. So if you're resonating with this, it's because you have a deeper path. You have a higher calling and you have a mission. And once you have the courage to line up with the thing that you came here to do and you get visible as fuck with it, you will literally feel free from all the fucking matrix programming. Because when you're an old soul, when you're the chosen one, the thing that is going to fill you up the most is your mission. And once you
One thing I would say, women that wants to do this, I honestly believe they become more masculine in nature. I think the whole mentality of, being alone, all the things she's saying. I just it comes off a very masculine in nature, in my opinion, which is fine. But it just shows more that why I say, please stay out of the dating market. Please get out of the dating market. You're unsuited for it. Your mentality, I can tell why you're still single. I can tell why you're still single. Um, you're just not suited. So just puts out that vibe. So again, I hope you're not coaching. If you're coaching people to be alone, be happy in your singlehood, cool. I hope you're not coaching people to get successful relationships because you are not an example of it. You are not a type of person that I think can produce a successful relationship.
You're vibing in that frequency, anyone or anything that comes along is just a little bonus on top. Fuck what society says, follow your soul, and you will know true freedom. Period.
Okay, whatever. I mean, if that's what you say, that's what you say. If that's what you believe, it's fine. Again, I'm not here to chastise how she wants to live her life. Cool. I'm more saying the insanity that these women are coaches. You're teaching other people what to be alone. People know how to be alone. People aren't. In my personal opinion, on average, the majority they're not happy being alone. They're content. They're dealing with it. Happy, I think that's a different story. Now, but if, like I said, I want to reiterate, if you are truly happy being alone, being single, cool. Get out of the dating market. Because that mentality, I believe, is not a healthy mindset to have when you're in the dating market. So, what do you guys think? This is cool. This is cool. Well, you know, streaming on Twitch. I don't really do it. I'm just making a thumbnail. I am recording the videos while I'm streaming, so excuse me if it seems weird. I don't know why I'm letting. Yeah, excuse me if it looks weird. Thank you for checking out my oh yo wonderful wonderful man. Just subscribed. Awesome. I love it. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Uh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen my stuff, I usually stream on my main channel, Devil's Advocate YT. Please check it out. You know, yeah, I usually wait, not that one. That one. No, it's this one. Yeah, I usually stream on that my main channel. Today I'm just testing it out. I'm trying to stream both on my side channel and on my on Twitch. Hopefully, it's gonna be the usual thing. I might do this often on Sundays. I usually stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays on my main channel. I'm gonna do a bit more content. Probably do that on my. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorry about that. All right. Let's. I'm just reacting to a bunch of TikTok clips. Right, so yeah, I'm just reacting to a bunch of TikTok clips. All right. Let's check this clip. Weird that she turned off her comments on this.
Did I charge my husband to give him our second baby? First up, we have a customized pink G-Wagon as my push present for giving him a baby girl. And of course, I need a nice ride when I'm going to be going out with her. $2 million on a new home because our family is obviously getting bigger and we need more space. $1 million on renovations and interior design to change the lighting, flooring, and also to make a customized pool because I'm not leaving the house to go swimming.
I just think it's so funny how different we are culturally because some of us are over here still battling with this 50-50 conversation. And this baby is sleeping peacefully talking about some 100,000 on my wrist. Like, where do they do that at? And I'm just like, wow. That's why I choose to teach my daughter and teach my daughters to make sure you are procreating with your husband, and not only procreating with your husband, but procreating with a man that can provide for you and the family. That way, you can make your own little videos like this. Of course, this is like excessive, but I was like, by the end of the video, I was like, okay, I get the point. You're paid.
How much?
This is the insanity of women where they don't put a whole lot of thought into the things they say. Because a man that provides, he's everywhere. In every country, in every continent, there are men that will provide. This is the problem with social media, where we see the glamour, we see the glitz and glamour. We don't know these people's lives. We don't know if this man is controlling, if this man is abusive, if this man is like whatever. Any negative trait. We don't know. Because here's the thing. Back in the day, men provided. Almost all men provided. They were the providers. They paid all the bills. No 50-50 shit. What? They bought the house. Men provided. But guess what? Women complain about that. Men were controlling, financially abusive. They barely had time for their kids. They didn't have time for the household, right? House chores and shit like that. I'm quite sure this man ain't picking up after himself. I'm quite sure that if he wants to, when he wants to, that's when he's taking care or paying attention to his kids. His choice. He has no demands, right? Besides him spending his money, but no demands of him doing other shit. And I guarantee you, if he steps out, better shut up. But no, women don't think about these other stuff. They don't think about these other things. But that's the problem. Where You see the glitz and glamour, and that's where you think that that's it. That's all. That's all there. That's they're living glitz and glamour. No negativity whatsoever. And then to find out that yeah, he provided, but he's controlling. He like it's all like you think you're gonna do things that you want to do. That's not how it works. You do things. He's gonna spoil you, but at the end of the day, he's still the head of the household. You follow his order. You think divorce is easy? You think leaving him is easy? You think backsass's attitude and shit like that is gonna fly? It's not. This is the problem with a lot of women where they only see the beauty. They only see the positive, but they can't even perceive the negative. Women knew that men do and have provided. But guess what? They also talk about how men are controlling, how men are abusive, how men um, didn't allow them to do what they want. Well, stop asking men to take up all the responsibilities but have no authority. The 50-50 talk is honestly, look, this is the Middle East. There's no 50-50 because why? Women don't have those kind of rights. Women don't have those kind of rights. There no backsassing. There's no, you ain't divorcing a man. You ain't leaving, and he's it. He's the head of the household. Period. No backsass. No none of that shit. You got your women duty. You got the generals are strong there. Here, women fought for their equal rights. Well, you got it. And comes along with that 50-50, where you are providing because you wanted to provide. You wanted to be, you wanted to be equal to a man. You got it. You got it. Comes with equality.
How much did I charge my husband to give him our second baby? First up, we have a customized pink G-Wagon as my push present for giving him a baby girl. And of course, I need a nice ride when I'm going to be going out with her. $2 million on a new...
Diamonds. Yeah, there's plenty of you want to find rich men. Well, prepare to share them as well. Maybe she's not sharing him, but you don't know. I mean, I just I think it's, and I'm not talking necessarily her case, but in reality, statistically, I think it's rare to find a wealthy man that is 100% faithful to you. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming. I would think that it is statistically rare.
home because our family is obviously getting bigger and we need more space. $1 million on renovations and interior design to change the lighting, flooring, and also to make a customized pool because I'm not leaving the house to go swimming.
I just think it's
I also gotta say this. That's one of the things that's dangerous with social media. You know how women always said that okay, because of social media, they had the um like a negative image of their body because I don't know. You see beautiful models, you see beautiful women, so women have negative images of themselves. Well, this is another negativity where you see the glitz and glamour of other people's lives, and now you're thirsting for it, and now you're changing your mindset to oh, this is what I want. This is what you don't understand the negative side of it. Yes, just like how women saw beautiful women online. Oh, it's beautiful, and I want to be like I want to look like that. Guess what? Well, it promoted negative body images, and women went to extremes to try to achieve that. The BBLs, the anorexia, all that shit. Well, same thing. Same thing with this. Where I want a rich man, I want a wealthy man. Cool, but guess what? What comes with that responsibility? Authority. Yeah, you don't want 50-50? Cool. Cool. You don't want 50-50? Well, he's going to 100% provide. Also, he's going to 100% control you. It is insanity, entitlement to think that a man that provides 100% won't also control you 100%. Why? Why wouldn't he do that? It's like find a man that find a man a situation where it doesn't happen like that. He gives you the perceive, right? The perceive notion, idea that you think you're running shit, but you're not. You're not.
so funny how different we are culturally because some of
It's not a cultural difference. It's not. It really isn't not. It's a class difference. But honestly, it's also there are men that provides in every country in this world. No difference.
us are over here still battling with this 50-50 conversation. And this
And I
baby,
really hate that. Balance. It's like, fine. Do you want to go back to where men provided fully? Cool. But guess what? It's going to require women to honestly shape up, get in line. This is, I swear to God, it's just, that's the insanity of women's mindset. It really is. You want a man to fully provide? Men, this is the problem. Men didn't change. Women did. Men adapted to the change. Men are forced to change because women have changed. Men have never been 50-50. Men have been providers, protectors. Guess what? Women they clamor to be equal to men, get jobs, make money just as much as men. Well, that takes away provision. Women say they don't need men. Well, that takes away protection. It's not men. Men didn't clamor to do this. Men didn't promote or push feminism. Women did. Women did. And then you complain, oh, men are talking about 50-50. Are you crazy? You wanted it.
is sleeping peacefully, talking about some 100,000 on my wrist. Like, where do they do that at? And I'm just like, wow. That's why I choose to teach my daughter and teach my daughters.
Hmm. Single baby mama. This is a thing where I think it's also funny that you won't be able to, honestly, you won't be able to teach your daughters nothing. They follow examples. Examples. It's not a new concept. Not a new concept to marry before you carry. It is not a new concept to not have kids out of wedlock. It's not a new concept. Quit with the shit. I'm like 40, and that was then well before I was even born. That concept was there. So really, if you couldn't listen to old heads telling you marry before you carry, you think your daughters will? Because honestly, they're living by example. They will follow your teachings because of what you live, how you live your life. If you cannot even find a man to provide for you, how do you think your daughters will do that? How? It, shit doesn't work like that. Or it's not that easy. It's not likely that. And I've been through the cases where, you know what? It's a generational curse. It really is. Your grandma was a single mother. Your mom was a single mother. You're a single mother. Then your daughter will be a single mother. It is hard to break that generational curse. And I wish you would. I wish you would. On average, it's not that likely.
To make sure you are procreating with your husband, and not only procreating with your husband,
That didn't sound. It's like you make it seem like you just said something new. You make it seem like you said something that's revolutionary. No, duh.
but procreating with a man that can provide for you and the family. That way, you can make your own little videos like this. Of course, this is like excessive, but I was like, by the end of the video, I was like, okay, I get the point. You're paid.
How much?
Do you get the point? I don't think so. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think women like this ever get the. Thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for joining my live. If you are checking it out, today I'm just making some reactionary videos for my channel. So that's what I'm doing. What I'm doing. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. It's helpful. It will help me out a lot. You know, it will definitely help me out a lot. I'm a small creator, so definitely helpful. I'm humble. I'm thankful. So if you like to, you know, support creators like me, that would be helpful. That would be lovely. I'm just doing some maintenance. I'm gonna try to start, streaming more on Twitch. I think it's cool. Streaming in multiple places, I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's check out this next video. All right, let's check this out.
Have to say, I remember why I stopped like dating, like actively dating on Hinge and all those fucking stupid apps, and just like putting myself out there. Because guess what? Okay, everyone has said like, no, the women need to like do more these days. Like, okay, that's already like fucking weird to me, but I guess so. I have been, all right. I've been meeting people. I've been going on the dates. I've been giving people the benefit of the fucking doubt. But you know what I'm sick of? Giving men the benefit of the doubt. I think giving men the benefit of the doubt is a fucking excuse to keep you like in something that you know is not right for you, and you know that you deserve better, like, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, why seriously? I really believe, and I'm really gonna hold out for the kind of love, or my person, to like show interest right away, to not be a fucking douchebag. And when I'm like trying to keep conversation going, and I'm setting you up to ask me a question and you don't like, how much more can a woman give? Okay, we're done. Okay, so the men that are just like sitting back and like, the women should take charge and do this, like, we are, and you're still being pussies. So what do you want from us? Seriously, I'm so over it. Like, matched with a few people on Hinge, and like, I'm seriously setting them up to ask me questions, and they're just not. They're just coming back with statements like, okay, cool, like, I'm done. Like, what do you want? What are you doing? Why are you here? What are you doing on this fucking app? And what the fuck are you doing liking me? And then not like asking me questions and like pretending like you actually were the one that liked me. Like, oh my God, I crept your Instagram and I wanted to see if you were a fit for me, and I was apparently a fit for you first. So what the fuck is going on? Why am I trying harder? No, I'm fucking sick of it, y'all. And I feel like all women, like, stop. Don't listen to these fucking idiots on the internet saying like, no, the women have to try harder. No, we are. You guys are just not getting fucking hints. And I don't know how to fucking tell you that you guys are really kind of a lot of pussies. You're being little pussies. No, like, grow up. Seriously. I just have to say, I remember why I stopped, like...
Yeah! I want to date that. I want to... Yeah, that's tempting. This is a thing where, honestly, women don't understand the energy they're putting out. They don't understand the persona, the type of people they are putting out into the dating market. I've said this before. I honestly believe a lot of these women just need to be happy alone. And she seems like she wants to give up, which is cool. I promote it. I support it. Please give up. Please get out of the dating market. Because honestly, women like this is the problem. Because here's the thing where I believe, honestly, a big red flag of women is them getting older, which is not because they're old. It's because most likely, the older you are, the more likely you have gained life experience. Well, in my personal opinion, life experiences usually make you more annoying to be with, more jaded, more bitter, just more chaotic, more opinionated, higher standards, more delusional standards. It just makes you a pain to be with. Exhibit A. I'm not just saying, oh, because you're an old woman, that's a red flag. No, it's because the likelihood that you have be whatever age, 30, 40, 50, whatever, you have been through because of your choices, right? Your choices, your own choices. You have gained more trauma, and those trauma, those the life experiences you lived have shaped you in a way that honestly just makes you a pain to be with. It really does. And like I said, exhibit A. This is a woman that sounds annoying to be with. She sounds amazing, right? I would want to date her. I would want to date her. Like seriously? I not she's besides for honestly, she's mid. Five. Five at best, in my opinion. So really, what's so amazing? Why would and this is the thing where also I will say it again. Women like this will still go for the top tier men or men that have options or men that are not worried about okay, if this woman don't work, cool, I don't care. On to the next one. He's not living in a scarcity mindset because he's not worried about it. He has options. He's probably either or has all these. Like he's either good looking, tall, charming, a decent job, or good amount of money. He probably has any one of these, multiple of these, or all of them. So why would he care? Why would he worry? He would be more selective and not bother with honestly low value women. And I don't mean low value in that you are as a human being or as a woman. I'm more saying low value in the dating market. That's the thing where women seem to not be able to grasp. What is your dating value? Because I'll probably say this again too. Her saying what she deserves, you deserve what you can get. This is a thing where if I say I deserve $1 million, but in my whole life I've never touched, even seen $1 million, do I actually deserve it? Do I? Because I've never obtained it. I've never even seen it. So if you just say I deserve a loving man, the best man, the top tier man, cool. But have you ever dated him? Have you ever get a long-term relationship out of him? If you said no, then why would you deserve it? You deserve what you can get. And that's something that a lot of women seem to not be able to perceive. Men know that. If I want a supermodel, I deserve a supermodel. But my life, my reality has shown me that, you know what? I cannot attain a supermodel. I cannot attract a supermodel. Do I really deserve it?
Dating, like actively dating on Hinge and all those fucking stupid apps and just like putting myself out there. Because guess what? Okay, everyone has said like, no, the women need to like do more these days. Like, okay, that's already like fucking weird to me, but
Oh, weird for you? To put effort in? This is the thing where I can see why you're single. That you think that it's weird to put effort in. You think it's weird. So this is the problem where we have a surplus, an epidemic of selfish, lazy women. Women that think that they don't need to do shit and they still deserve a man. Let alone, you don't need to do shit and you still deserve top tier men. Yeah. That shit is absurd. That shit is weird to me. It's like, this is the thing where, that's the mindset where you think you deserve something when you don't need to do nothing. Really? How the fuck do you deserve it? This is the thing where we have a generation of people, women in particular, think that they deserve six-figure jobs. Why? Think that they deserve, I don't know, a wealthy lifestyle. Why? Why? What the hell? What do you have done to think that you deserve something like that? Ridiculous.
Guess so. I have been, all right? I've been meeting people, I've been going on the dates, I've been giving people the benefit of the fucking doubt. But you know what I'm sick of? Giving men the benefit of the doubt. I think giving men the benefit.
Yo, Shub. No, no more band. Yeah, there's no more band, so.
Of the doubt is a fucking excuse to keep you like in something that you know is not right for you, and you know that you deserve better, you know?
You know you deserve better? Why? Why do you know you deserve better? And this is the thing where giving man a chance is that you don't know the person. You don't know the person. Maybe that there's a quality that they have that maybe you'd be attracted to. But here's the thing where I think it's stupid to say that it's a trick or whatever she's just said. No, it's just that, you give men a chance. But fine, if you don't want it, you don't want it. Don't complain that you're not getting results. It's like this is we have a generation of people saying icks. Oh, a man that walks like that is an ick. A man that does that is an ick. Well then, seriously, we just have a whole bunch of women just disqualifying men as soon as they can find the disqualification. It's like, fine, we get it. You're not attracted to him. You don't want him. Cool. Just trying to find an excuse is stupid in my opinion.
Like, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, why? Why? Seriously, I really believe.
Again, why is that? So you can see that maybe there's more to him. Maybe maybe it's not just about how he looks. How about who he is inside? Surprise, surprise! It's like there's layers to people. It's not just how they look. Maybe it's ridiculous.
Even I'm really gonna hold out for the kind of love or, my person to like show interest right away, to not be a fucking douchebag. And when I
Show interest right away. It's like, seriously, what about you is showing interest? This is the thing where honestly, for a lot of women, once you get past the looks, they have nothing. This is the personality right here. This, and no matter if she said, I don't show this on date. Really, I honestly believe women don't have a good, clear self-reflection. They don't know what they are presenting to other people. I really don't.
give, I'm like trying to keep conversation going, and I'm setting you up to ask me a question, and you don't like, how much more can a woman give? Okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, so the men.
You barely give anything. You barely did anything. But fine, you're done. Cool. Get out of the dating market. Men are not. It's like men are not clamoring for you to stay in the dating market. You don't want to. Fine, get out.
Men are just like sitting back and like, the women should take charge and do this. Like we are, and you're still being pussies. So what do you want us? What do you want?
What are you doing by taking charge? It's like, seriously, you're not taking charge. It's like giving hints or trying to get men to ask you questions. Why? Here's just something that I said a while back that I'm not saying maybe not all men. I mean, I don't particularly do it like this, but the thing is that I understand it. Where a lot of men, even if you perceive it was a terrible date, men will still want to see you on another date. A lot of men will do that. A lot of men already know that, okay, I want to see this woman again. Women are usually the ones that they don't know if they want to see the man again. Women are the ones who need to have their minds changed, not men. Men really is like, I think you're good looking. I would want to see a future. Plain and simple. I will take the chance of, getting to know you slowly. I don't mind. Women, they're looking things for disqualify you right away. They're looking to ghost you or ignore you, leave you, or end it right away. So why men don't really ask a lot of questions, certain men don't ask a lot of questions, that honestly, they're fine with getting to know you as time goes on. I don't necessarily agree that that's a good way to go about it, but men are simple in that way. Where honestly, like I think you're attractive. I can't see a big enough red flag in my personal in my mind that I wouldn't want to see you again. Women, well, they're not necessarily clamoring. They're not necessarily going on a lot of dates that they necessarily men that they are 100% attracted to. So a lot of men need to have, you know, need to qualify for her, with who he is or whatever. So men more like I'm presenting myself. You tell me if you're interested or not.
From us. Seriously, I'm so over it. Like, matched with a few people on Hinge, and like I'm seriously setting them up to ask me questions, and they're just not. They're just coming back with statements like, "Okay, cool. Like, I'm done." Like, what do you want? What are you doing?
What he wants that do you want to see him again? Him asking you questions. This is the thing where I find it fascinating too. Him asking you questions. How does that make you want to see him again? It's like if you tell more about yourself to the man, how does that make you wanting to see him again? It really doesn't. It doesn't make women more attracted to him. Yes, some women find it nice that he's interested in her, but he's already interested in you. He's going on a date with you. This is the thing where women can't comprehend. When men have responsibility, i.e., he's paying for the date, well, he has interest in it. He's already invested, no matter how small or how large it is, he's already invested in. Right? He's already taken the time and the financial investment. Even if it's a small one, he's already putting out the investment. So he wants to see you. It is women who put in zero investment, zero effort. So it's women who need to determine if they want to see the man again. Because they have no invested interest. It's not like, oh, I put $1,000 on it, I better get something out of my $1,000. That's the thing where a lot of men feel like I put money into it, I want to get something out of it. I want to see where it goes. Women, they put really nothing in. Like this is the makeup shit. She's literally doing that for a video right now. She's not doing it for anything special. Literally putting makeup on for strangers. You're not doing it for anything special with a man. So women getting ready means nothing. They would do that regardless if a man is there or not. So, like women say, they do it for themselves, right? So really, women put zero investment into it. So they're not bothered if it's gone, if it's lost, because they put nothing into it.
Why are you here? What are you doing on this fucking app? And what the fuck are you doing liking me? And then not like asking me questions and like pretending like you actually were the one that liked me. Like, oh my God, I crept your Instagram and I wanted to see if you were a fit for me. And I was apparently a fit for you first. So what the fuck is going on? Why am I trying harder?
How are you trying harder? How are you trying harder? It's like, seriously, you give him open to ask you a question. How's that you trying harder? It's like, how about just make conversation? Stop trying to steer where he's asking you questions. He doesn't care, right? He doesn't care to ask you a question because honestly, men are simple in that way. They are fine with getting to know you as things go along. Women aren't. Women need you to qualify as soon as possible. Men are fine with taking their time with getting to know you.
No, I'm fucking sick of it, y'all. And I feel like all women, like, stop. Don't listen to these fucking idiots on the internet saying, like, no, the women have to try harder. No, we are. You guys are just not getting fucking hints. And I don't know how to fucking tell you that.
Not a single thing she said she tried hard. What did she say? Give a man an opening to ask her questions? The fuck is that? Is that what you women deem as trying hard?
You guys are really kind of a lot of pussies. You're being little pussies. No, like, grow up. Seriously. I just have to say.
I swear, women, the mouth, the attitude, the mindset, it's like, I can see why you're single.
Let me ask a real fucking question when it comes to dating, okay? Because every man in my comments that are saying that, yeah, you're intimidating. I would go in my car after the date and probably cry. Like, Okay, first of all, just say you can't handle a strong woman and say that you have a mommy complex of some sort. Like, that's okay. That's weird. Because I don't know why you think that I am speaking the way I speak on TikTok on a first date. I sit there, I shut the fuck up, and I am begging for a man to ask me about myself. Begging. Practically, like, setting him up for fucking questions and just being, like, sitting still, shutting up. So, when you say intimidating, really put yourself in my position. Do you think that I'm being the way that I am right now on TikTok on a first date? No. So is it looks? What is it? Because I'm not like this. I'm a very emotionally intelligent person, aware of my surroundings, aware of, like, making others feel good, listening actively. And if they ask me a question, I ask it back. That's just how it goes. Isn't that like common courtesy? Isn't that like social cues? So I'm very confused on why everyone's saying, like, you're intimidating. I mean, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, I'm intimidating to you, weak bitch. and that's okay. But no, it's not like that, okay? I'm sitting there shutting the fuck up, begging to be heard or to be asked a fucking question. To see if a man gives a shit about me or if I'm just there to basically interview him and listen to his fucking life story. So, please, explain. Or don't. Honestly, fucking don't. Let me ask.
Again, women don't know what persona they're putting out. You're just sitting there shutting up? Really? That's great. It's like, why aren't you talking to him? Why aren't you starting conversation? It's literally, she said she's putting effort. She said she's there and shutting up. How's that effort? Waiting for him to ask you a question? You're waiting. That's your effort? That's what you're... It's like, this is the thing where a lot of women don't know. They're quiet is usually like the bitch face. They're quiet is not attractive. Them being quiet does what? Right? How does that steer the conversation? How does that, even make things worth it? This is the thing where honestly women have they have zero self-reflection. Zero. Why do you wait for him to ask you a question? How about just make a conversation? Just have a conversation. It's like, again, you are just still putting everything on his hand. Intimidated? This is the thing where I think it's stupid any man says, well, I'm intimidated by her. No, I'm not intimidated. I'm just, you're not, it's like, it's annoying. I'm annoyed to be with you. I'm just like, you're really just annoying. You're just a bitch to be with. I can tell. And you're sitting there quiet. Honestly, I've been there in those dates where honestly, I think that's a bitch move. I really do. I think that's like such a, why are you even there then? If you're just sitting there quiet, waiting for him to do whatever. Why? It's like, seriously. It's like, stop being a pussy, like she said. And actually have a conversation with him. Push a conversation. Start a conversation. If he's talking, how about you interject and say something about it? Say something what he's saying. It's like, here's the thing, right? Let's say if a man is talking about sports. He's talking about sports. Well, for him to get to know you, like you want him to, how about you interject and say, oh, I don't like sports. Well, now he knows how you are. That you're a woman that doesn't like sports. Or how about you interject and say something about sports, and now he knows something about you, where you are a woman that does like sports. Hell, is that rocket science? That sounds more emotionally intelligent than you shutting the fuck up. Right? I think it's insane that women will go on dates and shut the fuck up. I really do. You are not making the date fun. You are actually making the date a pain. You really are. I hate it when women are just sitting there quiet. You are not helping pushing the conversation. And this is a problem where, yes, men won't do how you want them to do, because here's the thing. You put all the responsibilities, okay, all the stress on the men's shoulders. Guess what? Men can be nervous. Men might not know what to fucking do. So the best thing to do is like he knows himself, so he just spews out shit. He just spews out shit. Like if you were more emotionally intelligent, you would just be straight up. Like if you wanted to ask you questions, oh, I mean, is there anything you don't? Is there anything you want to know about me? Is that fucking hard? Does that sound hard? That sounds more emotionally intelligent than you sitting there quiet and hoping he reads your mind. I, One is that you know what, you actually being proactive. You're actually putting in fucking effort. The other is like you want him to read your mind. You want him to do how you want him to do, right? Who the hell are you? Just no surprise that a woman think that she deserves some shit. She also expects a man to act how she wants him to act. And this is a thing where I want to say she's intimidating. I would say she's fucking annoying. I would say she's a man. Right? She has the personality, the attitude of a sailor, of just like aggressive, annoying man. And this is the thing where women don't understand. Oh, I don't do that on a date. I just shut the fuck up and sit there. Well, that doesn't help either. That doesn't make you honestly that great either. And I honestly believe that is a lie. I really do. I honestly because I find it uh not realistic that you can. Oh, I'm this way on TikTok, really? Because if you're so easily this way to strangers, I would think that someone that you may interest in, you're more comfortable to be this way. But I mean, I could be wrong, but her let's say this, I could be wrong, but her results speak for itself. Here's a woman that's I guess relatively cute, right? A little bit average, adjustable, maybe adjustable 5. Her results is that she can't get a man to I don't know pass the first date or want to be with her or she wants any man. So her result speaks for itself. What do you guys think? Um, I'm just trying to get a thumbnail. Today's a bit of an experiment. I'm like I said, if you guys didn't hear, I usually stream on my main channel. A link is in the chat. Um, and I'm streaming on Twitch, so that's fun. So it's a bit of an experiment, seeing if you know, seeing if things go smoothly or not. Huh. All right, this is a. I think this is an interesting video that I want to react to. So let's check this out. All right, let's check this one out.
I'm single now, and I realize that I will never be completely happy as long as I'm providing for somebody. I'm sorry, but it irks me to come home after I've been working, you know, to see somebody sitting up on my couch and not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the fruits of my labor. The economy is a beast. And I worked hard to get to the place that I am today. I didn't have no handouts, you know what I'm saying? I had to work hard for this shit. And I'd be damn if, you know what I'm saying, I let somebody else come up in here and enjoy my shit without offering to contribute to pay a bill up in this bitch. I'm trying to have something. I'm trying to own a home. You know, if the right woman come along, maybe a family with the right woman. But like I said, I need a partner that's gonna be a partner, not a dependent. You know, you can lean on me, I can lean on you. You know, if one of us need help, I got you, and vice versa. You know, that's how I know it's real. We both women. We both have the same needs. Shit, I don't want to work either. I want to sit up on my ass and not do shit all day too. But I can't. Because I wouldn't have shit. The only time I'd be cool with being a provider for another adult is for my wife that's pregnant. And after the pregnancy, she decides she want to you know, homeschool the kids, because who the fuck want to put their kids in the public education system right now, especially. But other than that, I'm not financially supporting another full able-bodied adult ever again, because I realize that I'm never going to be happy doing that. If you don't own a pot to piss in, you can't come piss in my pots. I'm single now, and
So a stud doesn't want to provide for women. Doesn't want to, you know, be the one who's paying for all the dates and shit like that. No surprise there. No surprise there. Women are agreeing with that. Okay? Women are definitely agreeing that. It's like women aren't men. Don't compare yourself to a woman unless you want to be one. Here's the thing. Guess what? A lot of men are trying to be women now. I find it really interesting that I see some of them where men are trying to be women yet still dating women. Guess guess what? This kind of mindset is producing. What type of men? You're seeing it. You're seeing what type of men it's producing. Men that want to be women but yet still date women. It's like that's the thing where that's the insanity. It's like it's like I like this one. Welcome to a man's world. Yeah. And this is, I also think it's funny that, oh, I will only provide for her when we're married and she's pregnant. Pregnant with another man's child? I guess. I mean, whatever. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's crazy, but yeah, whatever. And it's funny that there are plenty of women agreeing to this. Plenty of women in this woman's comment section, they're agreeing to it. And it's like, wow, the double standards are real. This is a thing where, in all honesty, I don't complain about double standards. It's how it works. It's how the world is. There will always be double standards. But here's the thing: if you are fine with double standards that benefit you, but are outraged about the ones that don't, that's where I'm. That's where I'm like, that's the hypocrisy I talk about. And I've said this before. I'm all about um, talking against the hypocrisy, the delusion. I really am. So it is ridiculous. Let's break this one down.
I realize that I'm single now, and I realize that I will never be completely happy as long as I'm providing for somebody. I'm sorry, but it
See, that's the thing where I think it's because in women's nature, even though they're trying to change their own nature, no, they are takers. They're not necessarily givers. I think women are more natural takers than givers. Um, they're more naturally nurturing, but they're not. They don't have a provider mindset. I think they are. It's more. It's easier for them to take. I guess it's like. I guess it's more the biological um, imperative to just try to secure as much resources as possible, right? So you try to take and take and take as much as you can, just in case the worst where you don't have it.
Irks me to come home after I've been working, to see somebody sitting up on my couch and not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the fruits of my labor. The economy.
Ain't that something? It's funny that you can feel that, yet you don't understand a man's point of view. You don't understand that. You know what? Why have men of old act the way they act, feel how they feel? Because surprise, surprise, a man would feel that where okay, he has to work 40, 80 hours a week, comes home tired of shit, seeing his wife, seeing his girl, enjoying the fruits of his labor. Find her cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, clean the house that you know what you are part of making. You're part. You're the one who's actually, in all honesty, you women who stay at home, they are the ones who contribute the most to the I don't know the look of the place. Men are barely there. Men are barely home. Right? And taking care of the kids. Well, yeah, they're your kids. So what? I mean, it's like you think. Sometimes I think it's insane that women think that they deserve a trophy for taking care of children that they chose to make.
Economy is a beast. And I worked hard to get to the place that I am today. I didn't have no handouts. You know what I'm saying? I had to work hard for this shit. And I'd be damn if, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like most men. Most men, especially average men, no one is giving them handouts. They have to work hard for whatever they have. No duh.
And I let somebody else come up in here and enjoy my shit without offering to contribute to pay a bill up in this bitch. I'm trying to have something. I'm trying to own a home. If the right woman come along, maybe a family with the right woman. But like I said, I need a partner that's gonna be a partner, not a dependent.
I always think that it is kind of stupid that she said that in her um well I guess her caption or whatever. I'm a princess too. Really? You're a stud. You're a stud. You're not a princess. I mean, and here's the thing: two people that want to be a princess together. How are you gonna be a princess? Who's giving you princess treatment? Unless you're giving it to yourself, that's not really princess treatment.
You can lean on me. I can lean on you. If one of us need help, I got you, and vice versa. That's how I know. That's how I know it's real.
Sounds like 50-50 talk. Sounds like 50-50 talk. That's insane. Oh, I contribute, you contribute. If you can lean on me, I can lean on you. Sounds like 50-50 talk. Coming out of a woman's mouth is funny. The irony in that, really. And it's funny that you can understand it as a woman, yet women can't understand it when men say it. It's funny that when men say something, it's logical. But when women say the exact same thing, now women understand or agree with. It's like, seriously? It's not that you didn't understand the logic, you didn't want to understand the logic. You didn't I honestly believe that a lot of men's content, it's not that, and this is how women go about it. They don't argue the logic. They just debate the feelings behind it. They debate the feelings behind it. I feel like this, I feel like that. You didn't talk about what I said. You didn't debate me or talk about the logic I'm putting out. No, you just going about the feelings of it. How you feel about it, not what I said. And that's the thing where a lot of women, it's not that they don't, it's not that you're not logical, it's that they don't care. They just care about how you make them feel.
We both women. We both have the same needs. Shit, I don't want to work either. I want to sit up on my ass and not do shit.
What does that have to do with a woman? Men don't want to work too. That has nothing to do with, oh, because you're a woman. No, that has to do with, you know what? Most people, they want an easy life. I'm not necessarily to be lazy, but in this day and age, yeah, people would love to, have everything provided for them and be able to be lazy. It's like, it's logical. Why would you want to put effort into something that if you have the chance, you don't need to put effort into it and it still gets done? Yeah, people would love that. Not just women. Men would love, this is a thing where I hate the whole idea that men would love to be stay-at-home dads, stay-at-home fathers, stay-at-home husbands, stay-at-home boyfriends. Men would love it. They are just not allowed it. They're not entitled to it. They're not provided for those kind of situations. Men would love it. That's why I also think the or the delusion that, oh, men are intimidated by women that makes more money. No, men aren't. Men are made to feel intimidated by women that makes more. He doesn't feel intimidated by it because men would love to be provided for. What fucking human being on this earth does not want to be lazy? And here's the thing, not just be lazy, is that you can get all the shit you want. You can get provided for, bills taken care of, hell, get your food, get anything, pretty much anything you want without having to work for it. That is something that almost, if not every human being, would love to have, man or woman. It's just that a lot of women don't tell you the truth, that they will put you down. They'll call you, oh, you're not a man, or like they will look at you sideways, or they will do those shit to, like, oh my god, are you just being lazy? You're benefiting from the fruits of my labor, i.e., like this. No, duh. You are making the person feel insecure by your actions, by your how you treat them, by how you look at them. It's how you talk to them.
All day too. But I can't. Because I wouldn't have shit. The only time I'd be cool with being a provider for another adult is for my wife that's pregnant. And after the pregnancy, she decides she want to, homeschool the kids, because who the fuck want to put their kids in the public education system right now, especially. But other than that, I'm not financially supporting another full able-bodied adult ever again, because I realized that I'm never going to be happy doing that. If you don't own a pot to piss in, you can't come piss in my pots. I'm single now.
I always think it's funny. That's why it's like, there was a story a long time ago of a woman, a feminist. She tried to live her life as a man. I think for a couple years, and after a while, her mental health deteriorated. She couldn't do it, and she self-deleted. Yeah, yeah. She couldn't handle life as a man. I think this is a thing. This is a thing where I also think that it's funny too. Where I don't know about you, personally, on social media, what is presented, I see more men trying to be women than women trying to be men. That's what I see more of. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the statistics about it, but I think that says a lot. Where, you know, a lot of women cannot handle life as a man. A lot of men don't want to live the life as a man anymore. And there's a lot. I think it says a lot that this whole perceived this so perceived notion, this propaganda. Oh my God, the patriarchy. Oh, men have all the powers and all this. There's a whole bunch of bullshit. But what do you guys think? All right, guys. Hope that you like the live. Hope that you know check out more of my lives. Oh, if you guys do like the live, please check out my main channel. I stream on that often. I will try to stream more on Sundays for this stream, or I mean for this channel and for on Twitch. I think that'll be fun. I think that would be unique. I still want to try to build my brand, build my audience. So I think that would be fun.